What's up, everybody? My name is Beats Blaine. Today I'm going to be doing a beat breakdown from my new beat tape, Rouge Valley. You can find it on Spotify, Apple Music, all the streaming services. I just dropped it last week. I'm going to be doing a breakdown of my favorite beat from the tape. It's called Sunset Bar. I made it entirely in Ableton. I played guitar on it. I used my machine, MK2 from Native Instruments, to play some keys on top of it. Played bass on it. And then I used some drum loops from Splice. So let's get into it. So we're in Ableton right here. And how I started this beat was actually on this guitar one track. That's normally how I start all my beats, is with a drum loop and a guitar. So how I normally record my guitar is I write a part, press record. This is just some like lush sounding chords, not too in depth here, but what I did with this was I recorded two versions of this loop. So one going into your right ear, pan 40 right, the other one pan 40 left. And it's a completely different take. So we'll listen to the other take here in the left ear. Just got a little bit more sliding in this take. I find it gives a lot of like a natural flavor when you record guitar like this. And what I did after that is I grouped them together. So Command G if you're using a Mac, and then I sent it to Guitar Bus. I really don't have much on these guitars. It's sort of just my Stratocaster recorded. And then after that, I jumped on the machine, just opened it up as a VST in Ableton. I found a different workflow with my machine now, but I'll get into that in like another video because it's a little bit more in depth and it might not work for everyone. Let's see what I did with the machine. So just a little keys part. I opened up the pad mode on machine and sort of just played around in the key of the song. I didn't really put much on the keys after other than a compressor. And then I used this plugin called Blue Cat Audio's Late Replies, just the Echo Verb 2 preset. I always use this plugin. It is such a good plugin for echoes, delays. I don't know. You can just add a lot of rhythm to your tracks. I like it too. There's a dry and wet setting up here. It's like one of the best plugins that I use. I use it quite frequently. They also have this thing called Blue Cat's Destructor. I use it for guitar and bass primarily, just to give like a nice amp simulator tone. Let's jump into the other guitar. This one was weird because I wrote this guitar second, and it ended up being in the intro. So let's give it a listen. Again, I did the left and right panning, not as drastic this time, but it's there. And the reason why I didn't do it so drastic is I have a couple things going on with these tracks. So I got Guitar Rig 5, shout out Native Instruments, love it. I actually just got Guitar Rig 6, but it's a hassle on my CPU. I only have 8 gigabytes of RAM on my MacBook, so I need to upgrade if I want to use Guitar Rig 6. Or maybe I'm just doing something wrong. But I use like this Twang Reverb Stereo sort of simulator. So just a couple compressions and reverbs. After which I throw on Guitar Sauce 10 intro. This comes from Reed Steffen from Whole Loops. You can check out his website, Whole Loops. He has all these sort of presets. He calls them like his sauce packs. And he uses only stock Ableton plugins. So it's pretty cool. I mean, I've been using them a lot lately. It gives a lot of extra grit to the guitar part. And then I use this free plugin called Pancake, and it just makes things go like that with the sound, which is why I didn't drastically pan it to the left. On the other track, pretty much doing the exact same thing with a couple tweaks here and there. So I'll show you what the track sounds like without any plugins. So that's just the dry guitar. Again, it's my Fender Strat. Then bring in the guitar rig for a little bit of sauce, and then I actually add the sauce, which gives it that ethereal feel. Then a pancake to make it wobble. I don't know, if you're not listening to this through headphones, you probably won't hear much of a difference, but it's these subtle things that make all the difference to me. So yeah, after that I jumped into bass. Bass is one of my favorite things to do. I love writing bass riffs. And yeah, what I normally do with every single bass thing I do, I'm playing through a Fender P bass. I throw a compressor on it right away, sidechain it to the drums. This is after I get the take. I record everything dry. And then actually in Guitar Rig 5, there's a really good bass cabinet. So just Bass Pro preset. And then I normally just tweak this graphic EQ just to hone in the exact tone that I want for the given song. So let me turn off all these things, and then I add a couple waves plugins here, just a saturator from Abbey Road, just gives it a little bit more grit. So yeah, this is what the bass sounds like. Pretty simple bass riff on this one. Yeah, it was more or less just trying to capture the vibe of the song. I didn't want to step on my own toes. And then there's that lead. So if you bring in the compressor, it compresses it. Guitar rig gives it that extra juice, a little bit of grit. Saturation is working like a distortion. I don't know, I dig it. And then here's the secret sauce. There it is. Yeah, let me talk about this plugin. It's the Kramer. It's so dope. The Eddie Kramer. What I noticed, I literally throw this on every single one of my basses. And the reason why is because it is unmatched for me, at least when I'm listening to my beats through like an iPhone or just like MacBook speakers. When I turn this treble all the way up, it doesn't like cloud my mix too much, but the bass still punches through when I'm listening through speakers that don't really have much bass. And it also acts as like a final compression to sort of glue everything together. And in this case, it added quite a bit of grit on top of the previous plugins. Yeah, and then getting into drums, I use this drum sauce thing on quite a few things. So here's the loop. Let me play it from here. So this drum sauce just, yeah, I mean, you can get really into it. But yeah, it's again, it comes from the whole loops pack, the sauce pack for Ableton stock plugins, and it just adds a lot to the drums, a lot of space. And then I layered the drums up on this to just really make them hit hard. You can even see sometimes it's peaking. I normally don't really do that, but it just sounded good. So yeah, that's pretty much the beat. And then after that, it's all about how you arrange it. But that's more or less the parts that go into this. And then yeah, I really try and capture a lot of it's incredible. So go copy Ableton if you don't have it, or use what you use and just keep making dope beats. Yeah, this one is called Sunset Bar. It's definitely one of my favorite ones off of the new EP Rouge Valley that you can find on Spotify or any streaming platforms. You can follow me at Beatsplain on just about anything. I'm gonna start doing like Twitch, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I need to get a new computer because my RAM is hurting. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'm gonna try and do some more of these. So if you have any comments or questions or whatever you want, just yeah, throw it on, throw a comment, throw a like, throw a dislike. I really don't care. I mean, a like would be better than a dislike, but it's the way it is. And yeah, if you haven't listened to the beat tape yet, it's only 5 tracks long. Takes like 12 minutes to listen to. It would mean the world to me if you gave it a listen. Yeah, peace.